NCAA basketball action. Here are your starting lineups. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Walter State Lady Senators. Wearing number 12, Jalea Manning. Number 22, Blair Schultz. Number 24, Hugh Mitchell. Wearing number 32, Haley Comer. And number 34, Jemiah Rogers. The Lady Senators are coached by Dave Pregame. Now for the home team. Tonight they're dressed in all gray. Gray jerseys, gray shorts, orange numerals, and lettering trimmed in white. They are your Chattanooga State Lady Tigers. A 5'6" freshman, number 3, Erica Lockhart. A freshman, 5'1", wearing number 5, Naja Finnelan. A 5'8" freshman, number 22, Melissa Carter. Wearing number 23, a freshman, 5'8" tall, Hugh Walton. And a 5'9" freshman, number 32, Lamania Litcher. Lady Tigers are coached by Stacy Franklin, with assistant coaches Kelvin Clay III and Xavier Marshall.
The player introductions are over, and we are ready to get started here at Chattanooga State tonight for some women's basketball action. I'm Stephen Arterine, and join me is my broadcast partner, Josh Nelson.
I see the replay of this, see if you guys bash this in it tonight. So I can go back and watch it. All right,
We'll send you a link. Yeah.
I was about to say, yeah, Stephen, we got a great matchup for Chattanooga State versus Walter State tonight. I mean, so many great players, and only the 4th game of the season, too, for this great matchup.
Right. You think the teams are kind of still feeling themselves out as a team, working together. Chattanooga State 2-1, coming off a win against Milligan College, where Walter State also riding a 1-game winning streak, their first win of the season against Spartanburg Methodist this past week.
Awesome, awesome. Here we go, tip-off.
Oh, highly contested tip-off there. Taking a shot from the top, Melissa Carter didn't go down. Walter State back the other way.
Passing the ball around, as we can see.
Yeah, lots of quick passing from Walter State, taking it inside.
2. Great layup, great layup.
Laid it up, Katara Mitchell.
All right, they're dribbling it up the court, setting the play.
Naja Finnelan bringing it up for us.
Nice little pump fake there, step back. Oh, drains the shot.
Melissa Carter taking all the shots. She's good. She's averaging 17.7 points a game, Josh. Clearly a playmaker.
Oh, post move.
State taking it
just
inside a
misses
little,
it there.
little too much on it, Josh.
Yep. All right, so it looks like it's still Walter State's ball.
Yeah, we got our first foul of the game here.
First foul, yes, sir. All right, Walter State inbounding the ball.
Jalea Manning taking the inbounds. Gets it out to Blair.
Moving the ball around.
And back to Manning, calling the action on the floor for her team. And decides to take it herself.
Oh, good board. Oh, put back.
It's rebounded put back by Jemiah Rogers. Fenelon brings it up for Chattanooga State, passes it off. Erica Lockhart. Puts it back to Fenelon. She calls out her play to her team on the court.
Passing around, open three. Oh, bounces right in between the rim and out.
Will not go down for Erica Lockhart.
Oh, corner three. Oh, air ball.
Comer way overshot that shot, gosh.
I was about to say, yeah, she's got to get that little less power on it that time. It's draining in every time.
A little road nerves for Walter State.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Passing it around on the perimeter.
Schultz again. Walter State's going to turn this over. Move it back to Chattanooga State. Fenelon brings the ball up.
Dribbling it around.
Working it from the right wing. Gets it all the way across.
Oh, step back. Oh, off the rim. Walter State got the rebound, though.
And both teams coming out pretty cold.
Save the board. Wow, what a save.
Fenelon again, she is so quick.
Open three. Oh.
Letcher can't get that one to fall for her either. Still 4-2 Walter State here early in the first.
All right, we got Manning dribbling it up, calling a play.
Gets it over to Comer. He's going to take it in.
Outside again.
Kick it back out to Schultz and then back to Comer.
Off the rim, but a good rebound. Oh, back up and in. That is now 2 putback boards by Walter State. Chattanooga State's got to get better at making sure that they can get those boards on the defensive end.
Walter State clearly the better team on the boards in the early stages of this game. So he pass over to Walton, who's going to take it in.
All right, so that is the first foul, it looks like. So we're up to the free throw line for the first time tonight.
The foul on Haley Comer.
Inbounding the ball. Wide open for the layup.
There it is, Melissa Carter with the point, stopping this Walter State run. That was
That's a very, very physical finish.
Yeah. And not afraid to get down and dirty inside the.
No, they are
like
not.
in the paint.
Loses the ball. All right, looks like they're calling play 4 here. Let's see what they got for this play.
It's like Manning trying to call her own number there.
And looks like it was out on Chattanooga State, I believe.
Officials conferring over who's. Officials still unsure over whose ball it may be.
Y'all have what's on the game clock right now? I'm sorry? Y'all have what's on the game clock?
No.
Y'all have any replay?
Not quick enough for you, probably. Y'all looking for
Y'all
that?
know any stats or anything?
What?
Y'all know any stats or anything?
Sorry. Someday I'll let you
Seems a little problem with the game clock, Josh.
They would have a monitor here.
Yeah, game clock was a little bit down.
The officials are comparing to see what the official game time is. It's the reason for the stoppage and play right now.
We'll see.
We can recap it a little bit. We've seen a lot of physical play early from both teams.
We have.
Pretty dominant board presence from Walter State, especially on the offensive side for them. A lot of 4 of their points coming off putbacks already.
Yeah.
And if that keeps up, then this game will get out of hand real fast, I think.
I know. Yeah, I say it's been a very physical game. I think all the points have come inside the paint. No jump shots made just yet. They're warming up right now, but we got to watch out because once one of these girls gets hot, I mean, the rain from 3 is not going to stop.
Right on the Chattanooga State side, they do have, they've got some shooters that they've made some 3-pointers for sure. As a team, they're only shooting 33%, but from that kind of range,
For 33% from the range is actually, I mean, that's a great percentage right there. I mean, you're making about 30 of your shots, and if they're open, I mean, more than half the time, those are gonna drop for sure.
right. And for Walter State, they're 28% from behind the arc, and so clearly not as much of an outside presence as Chattanooga State. More likely to win this like underneath, as they've shown that they want to do already.
Yeah, with their presence on the boards, I mean, doesn't matter if you're shooting all the threes. As long as they're getting all the boards, you're not going to stop them.
Cheerleaders keeping the crowd entertained while we're trying to sort out this clock situation. Yeah.
I was about to say, yeah, hopefully our refs can see what's going on here, because I know we've got this call that still hasn't been undecided for almost 3 minutes now.
And it looks like they finally come to a consensus. 5:38 left in the first.
Okay.
Here.
All right.
We'll get back to action shortly.
So we've got some timeouts right now. Teams discussing what they need to improve on. You can say for sure for Chattanooga State, it's getting those offensive and defensive boards.
Yeah, definitely getting after the ball on a missed basket for sure. And then, for Walter State, I think they just want to keep doing what they're doing. Hopefully a couple more shots go down for them is what they would want. And then we go a little impromptu timeout.
Yes, sir.
Give the teams a little chance to regroup and ready to get back to action here.
All right, so Walton State inbounding at Manning.
Set a quick shot.
Oh, yes. But again, Walter State with another board inside. All right, Chattanooga State's got it.
And they're real short on shot clock time there for Walter State. The reason for the quick shot.
I was about to say, yeah, they had to get that shot off quick, and you got to commend them for getting it off very quick. That look almost went in, and that was literally, she had like 0.5 seconds left.
All right, Walton set here for the inbound, is conferring at the scorer's table.
Making sure that they got it in time, make sure no penalties were caused.
Again, another clock issue would appear as we went from 5 minutes to 3 seconds.
Yeah, something's going on with that board up there.
Like we talk a lot. 5:50. There we go. We appear to have settled this one much faster than the first one.
Oh, yeah. All right, looks like we are all set.
A thumbs up.
All right, number 11, Michelle Smith, taking it up the court. Open look.
Take a shot herself.
Oh,
Just
again,
off the rim.
off the rim just again.
Walter State working it around. Gets it back to Manning. Manning steps back to regroup her team.
Moving it around the perimeter.
Pass into Trice. Puts it up, can't get it to go.
Again, off the front of the rim and out.
It's going to be out on Walter State, going to be Chattanooga State ball.
Yes, sir. I say, yeah, again, we can see Walter State and Chattanooga State both having real problems shooting both 18-footers and from the three-point line.
Smith's going to bring this ball up here.
We got a good screen right there. Inside. Great layup.
Walton taking it in. And Walter State moving the ball up fast.
I think his intercom for some reason doesn't plug back.
All right, we got Walton State moving in around again.
Trice over to Schultz.
She's got an open shot. Again, off
Manning
the,
can't get it to fall.
no, off the left of the rim this time.
Entering for Chattanooga State, number 5, Naja Finola.
Fenelon comes back into this game.
And did you know, Stephen, actually, Fenella is the first female in her family to actually play college sports.
Is that true?
Yeah. I was about to say, and she's one of Chattanooga State's top basketball players, female basketball players. So you've got to commend her for the work that she's been giving our team.
Right, she's so quick with the ball and away from the ball as well. Like,
Oh, sure.
like-
For being 4'11", I mean, she is, yeah. She can just like that. I mean, it's crazy.
right, it's like we were talking about her. There it was. Carter couldn't get the putback to go. There's a scramble for the ball.
And it looks like it's going to be Walter State's ball.
Entering for the Lady Senators, number 50, Harris Mullen.
So Mitchell's going to come out for Walter State. Rogers is going to come in. And she's going to send this ball in.
Chattanooga State, number 32, Glamaya Litcher.
She's going to refresh bodies in on both sides here in the stoppage and play. And he takes the ball off and dishes it to Trice. And the first time this is Paris Mullins. Sends it over to Schultz. Schultz can't get it to fall. Another scrum. We're looking more like rugby than basketball.
I know. Now we've got a jump ball this time, it looks like. That looks like it's number 23. Number 22, Melissa Carter. Looks like she's all right.
Carter went down hard on.
Shyla McCoy.
All right, so we've got Shyla McCoy in now.
She's going to come in for Carter. Let Carter get a little breather.
We got Fenelon dribbling up the court again. Open three. There we go. There's our first jump shot of the game.
Fenelon getting the shots to fall finally. Gives Chattanooga State a lead, 9-6. We just got under 3 minutes left now. And that's going to be a turnover from Walter State. It's going to be Chattanooga State's ball.
I was about to say Chattanooga State, they're starting to get that momentum going.
As we get another look at that three-pointer from Fenelon there.
Wide open shot. I mean, it was a great shot. She tried to come out and contest, but Fenelon just knocked it right down.
It's Fenelon again going inside this time.
Off the board.
Well, too much, but it's going to stay Chattanooga State ball here.
Oh, hits down the contested jump shot. I can see a little bit hand-to-hand contact right there.
Letcher putting it down. 11-6 Chattanooga State.
Oh,
Trice.
we're getting close to a backcourt here. She almost lost that.
Schultz going to take it around and try to take it in from the top.
Passes it to Manning. Loses the ball.
Manning just loses it.
All right, Chattanooga State's got some time now to extend this lead to 13-14.
Right, and you could hear it on the, as the ball went out of bounds, the crowd got into it, the team's into it.
Oh, for sure.
They're really feeling themselves right now, Josh.
They are.
Fenelon brings it up over half court.
Was thinking about taking the three there, it looks like.
Fenelon wants to take it inside, opts to shoot from the outside, just off the rim.
Walter State now coming on the fast break. And so far, out of the 3 games that Chattanooga State has played, they've actually have not lost at home yet. They are 1-0 on the road, so if they can keep this streak going, home court is a real advantage.
You can hear from this crowd just what an advantage home court can be, even early in the season like we are now.
All right, and there we go. That's our first foul right there. First shooting foul.
Lady Senator foul, number 24, Mitchell, her first, team third.
It's the third.
Chattanooga State, number 32, Letcher.
So Letcher going to go to the line. That's the third Walter State team foul. It's the first on Paris Mullins. She can't get the first one to go. As a team, Chattanooga State only shooting 61%.
I was about to say, and that's not too great. Free throws, I mean, those are one of the most important aspects to, they're called free throws. You should be making at least 80 to 90% as she drains that one.
She gets the second one to go, so. Manning going to bring this up for Walter State. The team, and Schultz takes it on the wing. And another takeaway, maybe.
She tipped it, but then now Walter State's got less time now.
All right, Schultz was able to track it down after the final 30 seconds here in the first.
We got Fenelon playing some defense. Oh, double contested. She still makes the layup. Wow, what a physical layup from Manning.
Delane Manning really trying to put Walter State on her back.
Yeah, she's been the one taking the ball up, down. I mean, she's been touching that ball every possession, trying to get her team back in the game. And we got an air ball from Fenelon there.
At the end of one period of play, Chattanooga State 12, Walter State 8.
Look at Chattanooga State taking a 4-point lead out of the first here.
I was about to say, first half, I mean, it has been all on the inside. Everybody has been driving in, taking them contested layups. Yeah, it's been a lot. I mean, we've seen Fenelon, hit down that 1 3-pointer in the first quarter. So if these teams can get going, I mean, it's going to be a great game.
Right, both teams want to shoot well, and they're trying to shoot their way out of their slumps, but nothing's really falling for either of them. And the inside game looks like it's going to be the difference maker tonight for sure.
Oh, yeah. You can see we've got the Walter State coach talking to their team right now. I'm sure he's trying to emphasize, we've got to hit those jump shots,
Right, David Kringle, this is his 43rd season as Walter State's head coach.
43rd, wow.
It is 990 wins.
Oh my gosh.
Absolute legend. He's a Hall of Famer. You got to think he's going to have his team ready to come back out here in the second quarter.
Oh yeah, I was saying he's been in this situation plenty of times. So as long as he can rally his team and get them to do what they need to do, I mean, Walter State's can easily come back into this game.
Are you ready to start second quarter action here? And back to Schultz and Manning again with Walter State, just like we were in the first quarter.
Oh, and we got a turnover there from Manning.
Yeah, Mullins can't hang on to that pass, and Chattanooga State ball. Finley going to bring it up for us. Try to get it inside to Carter, who's going to get fouled.
Walter State foul number 24. Mitchell, her second. Team first. Entering for the Lady Senators, number 34, Jemiah Rogers.
So we've got number 34, Jemiah Rogers, coming in for Walter State. She's going to take an open three off the front of the rim.
We'll just say that's Blair Schultz going to come down with that rebound.
Good pass inside. Post move.
It's too much, but Mullins is there with the,
but she's
the
there.
rebound and the putback.
Another putback for Walter State.
So Walter State has to lead to 2. Oh, that's a takeaway.
Manning with a steal. She's got that layup right in there.
All alone for that layup. So we got a tie game now, Josh, and this is when you got to start thinking about when are the shots going to fall. When are you can't keep going inside if you can't make those shots either. So
She's taking a little bit of a contested jump shot right there.
Walton can't get that one to go.
Nope. It looks like it's going to be Chattanooga State's ball again, though. And yeah, like we've been saying, Walter State is just absolutely killing it on the offensive boards. They've gotten almost half their points on just grabbing boards from Chattanooga State players.
Yeah, we don't have the rebounding numbers, but.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of rebounding numbers.
Get it, Melissa Carter, she's going to do it herself.
Oh yeah, she's just leading the team in rebounds right now. Walter State moving in around. Oh, with a steal.
And that's Carter again.
It's off the backboard. Oh, and we've got a foul, looks like.
Walter State foul number 12. Manning, her first, team second.
Jalea Manning with the second Walter State foul of the quarter. It's going to send Walton to the line here.
Entering for the Lady Senators, number 32, Haley Comer. Entering for Chattanooga State, number 32, Lamaya Fletcher.
And did you know that Walton is actually 100% from the free throw line right now? Not trying to jinx it, which I just did, but
she's going to appreciate that on the replay.
I know, right? She gets this, she'll be at 80% for the season.
She does get that one to go, so no angry fan letters from her family
I
now.
know. The ultimate jinx has come true. Sorry, we've got Manning again.
Manning's going to set this offense up for Walter State. Gets it over to Rogers, who gets it over to Schultz.
Yep, gets to Schultz.
So Rogers tried to go inside, got to pick up a foul.
Yep. So now we've got Walter State going to the foul line. This is their first trip as a team.
The first foul this quarter for Chattanooga State.
Knocks down the first one.
Rogers gets them both. Chattanooga State's lead.
Cut down, it looks like, to 14 to 15. They're 1 point down now. And then as you can see, you got Fenelon turning the ball over there as their teammate wasn't able to corral it.
Manning once again calling out the play. She comes across half court. Wants to go inside to Rogers again.
And it looks like it's going to be another foul. Wow.
Lady Tiger foul number 3, Lockhart.
So Rogers to the line for the second time, and this is literally only on one possession too. I mean,
Jemiah Rogers.
So Rogers goes in the line. Foul on Erica Lockhart for Chattanooga State. Rogers can't get the first one to go.
can't get it to go. She switched the first two.
Will get the second one to go.
She's now 3 for 4 from the free throw line.
All right, and we got a tie game. 7 minutes to go here in the second.
We got Finland bringing the ball up. Oh, but again, Carter was not able to corral that pass.
It's contested quite a bit underneath there too.
Seemed like she tried to lob it over, you know.
Manning directing traffic.
Trying to get the setup that she wants.
She's gonna kick it out to Comer.
Finland playing some physical defense right now. Inside for the open layup.
Paris Mullins underneath, and Walter State they just worked the ball around until they got the shot, like the look they wanted, and then they took it and made it.
Yeah, and Paris has been averaging 10.5 points a game. As we see Chattanooga State with a 3. Shaquila Walton.
It's an emphatic answer. We give Chattanooga State a 1-point lead. 18-17, 6 minutes left here in the second.
Schultz for 3. Off the left side of the rim.
Schultz tried to answer, couldn't get the answer to fall.
Nope, looks like it's going to be Chattanooga State's ball.
Lady Senators foul number 12, Manning, her second personal, third team foul this period.
Joanne Manning picks up her second foul there. The third team foul for Walter State.
Yeah, they're cutting it close on fouls. There's still 6 minutes left in the second quarter, so they've got to tone it down a little bit. Don't want to give up unnecessary points from the free throw line. Looks like it's going to be Walter State ball after that careless turnover, as we can see.
It's a wild crash landing in that situation as well.
Her first, team third.
Schultz going to bring this ball up for Walter State here. So we're looking for Mullins inside again.
And it looks like it's going to be Walter State ball.
Carter, her second, team fourth.
It's going to be the fourth team foul for Chattanooga State and the second foul for Carter. And she's going to come out for a minute.
Entering for Chattanooga State, number 2, Shyla McCord.
All right, and then number 2, we've got Shyla McCord coming in.
Still going to work the inside to Mullins again.
And what a beautiful post move by Mullins. She got easily free right there for the easy deuce.
That one's almost academic. Pulls up on that one. Can't get it to go down, Josh.
It's been like this all game, and wow.
Wide open under the basket.
What a great half-court pass right there.
Timeout, Chattanooga State.
And just like that, the script is flipped. Walter State 21, Chattanooga State 18, 5 minutes left.
I mean, it's been a crazy game, you know. I mean, Walter State, they've been grabbing them boards. I mean, they're getting all their shots easily from the paint. It's like, you know, we're not playing any defense down in the paint.
There's not been a lot of resistance to Paris Mullen for Chattanooga State. She's just having her way with them down like underneath the basket there. And
Yeah, and she's been averaging 10 points a season so far, and you can see why. I mean, she's great post moves down there, and she's already got 6 points in this game.
Walter State running enough to quiet the student section here.
I know, yeah.
After they handed out the, did you get your hands on some Thunder Sticks, Josh?
Oh, yeah, those Thunder Sticks. Yeah, that's right. I was like, we're not hearing that anymore.
That's right. They didn't offer us any over here. So back to action.
Got number 23, Walton, taking it in. Again on the perimeter.
Lots of movement out here, trying to get something to open up.
Michelle Smith with the jump shot.
It's a pretty good look.
Is a good look.
Just can't get it to go.
Nope, just a little bit right of the rim.
Michelle's going to bring it up now from Walter State.
Oh, we got a travel by Paris.
Entering for the Lady Tigers, number 5, Naja Finola.
All right, so it looks like Fenelon's back in.
I'm going to bring this ball up. It could be a little spark after a breather there. Lockhart going to try to work this ball inside.
Looks like that's going to be a foul on Walter State. Chattanooga State going to the line. Erica Lockhart, what a brutal layup attempt right there. She was not afraid of that contact right there. First free throw, right of the rim.
Lady Tigers, number 3, Erica Lockhart.
Can't get either of them to fall, and that's a...
Yeah, that's not good for Chattanooga State because as we can see, Walter State...
That's Rogers taking it inside. Just
with the fast break bucket leading to the missed free throws. Wide open, though, right here. There we go.
Michelle Smith knocking that basket down, trying to keep it close. Walter State got a 5-point lead, 23-18, 3:48 left.
We got Paris inside.
Owens with the hook, can't get it to go.
Chattanooga State driving inside, and we've got another foul.
Lady Senator foul number 34, Rogers, her second, team 5th.
Jemai Rogers picks up her second foul, the 5th team foul for Walter State.
Number 45, Kiera Hill.
It's enough to send Lockhart to the line.
23, Carrie Stevenson.
And from the line so far, Lockhart is a solid 3 for 4. So if she can start knocking these down like she just did just then, I mean, Chattanooga State is going to be in good hands.
Number 24, Lindsay Morris.
Can't get the second one to go. Walter State's going to come down with this rebound.
And we've seen this from Walter State many times. They grab the board off a missed free throw, and they can easily get a solid 2 points in the paint.
Now would be a good time, though, for Chattanooga State to kind of clamp down on the
perimeter for sure.
And on their inside defenses, their 2 best inside players, Mullins and Rogers, are out of the game right now.
Oh, there we go. What a steal by Fenneman. And the and one.
Just a great play on both ends from Fenelon, getting that ball, taking it herself, getting that layup to fall, and picking up the foul.
Man, she was not afraid of that contact right there.
Blair Schultz picking up her first foul.
And just like that, Chattanooga State is back in the lead.
Right, a lot different story than the first quarter here with back and forth action, a lot of lead changes. Both teams starting to feel themselves a little bit again. Like The confidence is getting higher on both sides.
Yeah, they're starting to hit jump shots. They're taking it inside. So we can see Schultz with the ball again, trying to facilitate.
Trice trying to take it in.
Chattanooga State with the board. Fenneman taking it up.
I don't know what a spark she's been. When she's out of the game, you can tell the difference in the energy that this team's playing with. If she takes one inside and lets that one in as well.
Yeah, she has been tearing the Walter State defense apart so far. It has been, I mean, they just don't have any answer for her as she just takes that layup right in there.
It's a great look just to know to take it inside there. Like, they're going to try to slow this tempo down a little bit. They're getting outpaced.
Schultz with the three, though. Chattanooga State with the board.
Now that's Morris coming down with the board, and Fenelon again.
Oh. Looks like it's still going to be Chattanooga State's ball.
Hollingsworth Pugh coming back in for Chattanooga State.
She's got an open jumper. Off the left side of the rim, though. But Chattanooga State with the board.
Smith can't get it to fall, and then Walton can't get the putback. And
no, they cannot. Walter State, both players just tried to go for the rebound, and they just hit that right out of bounds.
All right, possession stays with Chattanooga State. Walton set to inbound here.
Walter State with great defense.
As Alexis Trice brings it up for them. Trying to find a passing lane, but not a lot. She takes it inside.
Got it to Hill. Hill with the layup. Wow.
These post players for Walter State, they're just.
I mean, you could say that is their strong suit because they've got two great post players that have easily accessible moves. As Fenneman with another and one. Wow.
I think they called that one no shot, Josh.
Wow.
Quick substitution here for Walter State as Comer comes back in.
Yep.
Nolan gets the first one to roll in. So can't get the second one to go. Walter State going to come down with that rebound. And the lead is 2 for Chattanooga State, 27-25. We're in the closing seconds. Here, about 32 seconds to go.
Walter State moving around the perimeter again.
Trying to work it inside, and they do.
It looks like that's going to be Walter State's ball after it went off the foot of Hollingsworth Pugh.
It was a good effort from Hollingsworth Pugh trying to save that ball, and she did all she could. He just couldn't get it corralled.
And that's going to be a shot clock violation right there.
And she tried like best effort to get that shot off, and
Yeah, Betty could just not get that shot off in time. She had to take a step back, otherwise she was going to be extremely contested there.
All right, so credit Chattanooga State's defense with that stop there.
Got the refs talking it over, making sure the clock is set for the correct time.
Now we're showing 12 seconds here in the second. Chattanooga State with a 2-point lead, 27-25.
Walter State with 5 fouls, so they cannot give up any more fouls. Otherwise, it's going to be real. It's going to be a real advantage for Chattanooga State if they are giving up fouls.
Both teams seem more physical here in the second than they were in the first, even, and we thought that was a physical quarter as well. Finland goes to take it inside.
But she grabs her own board.
Does it off. So close.
Off the front of the rim.
Loses her shoe in the process.
All right, so as we can see, Chattanooga State 27, Walter State 25.
Take us to halftime. Both teams head to the locker room. Josh, what did you see?
Man, what did I see? I saw some physical play. I saw some post play that I was not expecting. They were, especially on the Walter State side, they were, especially in the first quarter, they were grabbing them boards, and that was the main problem for Chattanooga State.
Yeah, so, Walter State had Paris Mullins underneath, putting crazy moves on, and Jemiah Rogers as well.
I say, yeah, they have been, they've been killing it for sure, but Melissa Carter actually for Chattanooga State has been averaging 18 points a game, but she hasn't done much. It's actually, the team's been relying on Fenelon, surprisingly. Fenelon, the shortest player on the whole court, 4'11", taking it in. She's got 12 points now in this first half.
Right, you can definitely see the difference, like the spark between when she's on the court and when she's off the court, because all of her breaks, like when she's off the court, that team is slow and they're not making the plays they need to, and the Finland brings that spark and just.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, they have been.
Let's take a look back.
Got a little bit of
some of the first half action with the Carter jumper, and then.
Yeah, Carter has been. Yeah, from 14 feet in, Carter has been dominant.
All right, she's the team's leading scorer. She's averaging 17.7 points a game. Let's take a look at that long three.
Got those 3 from Fenelon.
That was the Letcher shot, and then
Carter getting her own board.
Right, that play. She's really fighting for those points there. And, we didn't see Carter. We didn't see a lot of Carter after she picked up that foul. And then she had the little, and they had the scrub for the ball, and she got landed on. We didn't see a lot of her.
But, so. Yeah, when she came back in the second quarter, she was getting red hot. Like, she started playing like the leading scorer should,
Halftime here in Chattanooga.
I know. Yeah, what a physical game we've been playing so far. It's been, there's been a lot going on here. Chattanooga State still trying to keep that undefeated record at home so far. They're 1-0, so if they can keep this, home is going to be where it's at. That's where they're going to win most of their games, because you got the support of the crowd, you got the cheerleaders. You've got everything that you could need.
Right, and obviously we're here at halftime, so people getting stacks and stuff. We had a pretty full student section as well. A lot of student support, which is what you need if you're going to build a winning program.
I say, winning those basketball games. The fan support, you think it wouldn't take a factor because it's just skill level. You think is all you're going to need, but those fans. That's what makes the game so awesome.
Right, I certainly feed off of my fans, Josh. I'm sure you feed off of yours as well.
Totally, yeah.
Same can be said for athletes as well.
Yeah, for sure.
the Tigers trying to improve. They were 21-9 last season. And
I'll say, yeah, 21, and I mean, I'd say that's a pretty good record right there. But
they were runners-up in Region 7 last season.
Yep.
Yeah, so looking to build off of that. But a team full of freshmen is just going to be.
I'll say as these freshmen develop and everything, it's gonna be even better. All right, so me and Steven are back here at Chattanooga State basketball game. Lady Tigers versus Lady Senators.
All right, we're wrapping up halftime here. Get ready to start some second half action. With a pretty hard-hitting, like exciting first half of basketball tonight, and
yeah, it was a pretty. If you like physical basketball, you would have liked the first half, because that's all that we were really seeing. We were seeing a couple perimeter shots, but it's mainly down and deep, getting dirty, post moves, everything.
Right, and if you're just joining us, the story of the game for Walter State, obviously their post play, Paris Mullins and Jemiah Rogers is really taking it underneath a lot. And for Chattanooga State, Naja Finnelan.
Oh my gosh, yeah, she's having a career game. I mean, she's got like 12 points in the first half, so if she keeps that going, Chattanooga State has a good chance to win this game.
False start here to our second half. Chattanooga State up in the second half, 2-point lead, 27-25. We got the return of Melissa Carter for the Tigers.
Yep, I was about to say, yeah, she has been. She wasn't really you couldn't really see her too much in the first quarter, but as the second quarter drew on, I mean, she was playing great. She was grabbing her own board. She was getting those putback baskets in.
Right away, Chattanooga State going with Finnelan, who's going to get fouled.
She's up to the free throw line again. She's already had 2-and-1s this game, so she's got plenty more opportunities to get up there.
Walter State foul number 22, Schultz, her third personal, team first.
That's Blair Schultz picking up her third foul, and she's kind of been all over the court for Walter State. That's not a player that if you want to lose, she's going to come off the court.
Yeah, with the third foul already in 8 seconds, you've got to take her off the court.
All right, as Finnelan gets her first one to fall.
Number 5, Naja Finnelan.
She gets both of them there, Josh, and I can't ask for a much better start to the second half for the Tigers.
Yeah, no, they've been good so far, so we'll see how the game progresses.
We look at Manning, the floor general for the Senators there, and
you had a little bit of hesitation right there from number 24 there.
Right. Manning calls for Mitchell to take that shot, and
yeah, and
she did. She couldn't get it to fall. I don't think she was quite set up. Rogers takes it away.
Yep.
Comes Manning bringing it up.
Right to Manning again, trying to facilitate.
Let's see how she matches up with Finnelan here. And
looking over her options. Kicks it out. Got a wide open three, wide open. Oh no. Oh, off the backboard.
Mitchell can't make it happen. You hate to see it.
All right, so now we've got number 32. Got Letcher inbounding it.
Finnelan brings it up for the Tigers, and this Finnelan Manning match has been pretty intriguing all night.
We've got Carter trying to take it inside, outside to the perimeter.
Lockhart going to take it inside. Carter there for the rebound, and tries to put back, but Rogers comes down with it for Walter State, and Senators on the move.
Oh, she's taking a corner three off the right side of the rim.
Getting us involved a little bit in the game action there.
I was about to say, yeah. I'll recall my pee-wee basketball skills, so I don't think they're going to want me out there.
No, I don't think we're on the roster for tonight.
Yeah, with Finnelan playing this well, don't think we're going to need it.
No, I'd be more of a hindrance than a help tonight, and that's why we'll just sit at our booth and bring you all the action to your house. It's a hard foul there.
Lady Tiger foul number 32.
Looks like it's going to be a
Her first, team first.
personal foul right there for Fletcher. Tried to draw the charge, but couldn't get it in time. A little too fast on there.
Sure took a hard shoulder for troubles too, and then not get that call. And as the inbound goes to Rogers, and
Looks like that's going to be Walter State again, with Chattanooga State trying to grab that rebound, but again, not being able to corral that.
I know it's
Entering for Walter State.
more the same as we see Paris Mullins checking in for Walter State now, and there are two big underneath presences with Mullins and Rogers, and
Yeah,
Walter State going big here.
yeah, they're definitely trying to go bigger.
Comer almost loses that one, and
Manning takes hold of it.
it's a good save there from Walter State.
Got a double screen right there for Manning. Looks like that's going to be a charge right there.
Finley goes down hard on that play.
Yeah, Finland's got her on the charge.
And that's Manning's third foul as well, and
We're
so
not
we got some
even-
foul trouble for Walter State. And
I know, we're not even in the in the fourth quarter. She's already got her third, so she's got to keep it under control, because that Manning is one of their top facilitators. They cannot lose her in this game.
Right, the physicality of this game really starting to show negative as Carter inside.
Carter inside again. Great pump fake, easy deuce.
And I think they're happy that she wasn't badly injured on that play where she got landed on earlier.
Yeah, that would have been a huge loss for Chattanooga State if she were to, because she's easily the most dominant inside force that Chattanooga State has right now.
Inside, they were getting inside to Mullins over to
Oh.
Rogers, and wow.
Great assist by Mullins to Rogers right there. You can see the dynamic duo of Mullins and Rogers. Two biggest players right there on the court, so you've got to lock them up.
Absolutely, we're going to timeout here from Walter State. Chattanooga still got a 4-point lead, 31-27, 6:44 left here in the third, and
We can
So
see
look
that
at this.
great pump fake right there, as we can see.
just a real strong play underneath, and Coach Franklin drawing up some stuff on the board there.
Chattanooga State's going to need all the plays they can get, because 4-point lead is not enough. They've got to somehow draw that out, whether it be inside physical dominant play or outside perimeter for 3-play.
So in this timeout, the Chattanooga State cheerleaders trying to keep the crowd involved there, and
So yeah, they're doing triple backflips and triple alley-oop flexes. Man, it's crazy.
those poor ankles. I don't have the ankles for that.
Oh yeah, my ankles nowadays, you just see me snap on the ground.
Back to the come out of this timeout here, Chattanooga State ball.
They've got to inbound it. As you can see, though, Walter State is now full court pressing.
And you're going to think if they can press this advantage on defense, and then
And look at that, Manning with the steal. Manning with the easy layup right there. That full court press looks like it. Walter State must have been talking about it, because that full court press now is screwing up Chattanooga State, as you can see on their very first possession that they get.
right, really contesting the passing lanes here. Real tight physical defense from Walter State now.
They've got an
but
open three.
they left Smith open. She couldn't get it to fall, and Carter double teamed on the rebound, and
Oh no, a missed layup right there.
Letcher can't get that one to fall, and more wrestling on the ground. It's Carter and Paris Mullins, and
It looks like it's going to be Walter State ball.
as Rogers gets set to make this inbound pass to Manning, and
Wasn't able to hang on to it right there. Manning's just going to let it run up the court, call play.
it's over to Comer, and looking for somebody.
Right
Finds
back to
Manning.
Manning.
taking it back, and they're trying to work inside, and Mullen's going to take a jumper, and it's Comer and Walton going down hard on that play.
We've got number 23 Walton down. Took a little bit of a hit there.
Chattanooga State foul number 23, Walton. Her first, team second. Entering the Lady Tigers, number 14, Gigi Hollingsworth-Pugh.
And Hollingsworth-Pugh going to come in and give Walton a breather after she got called for that foul, and
yeah, took a hard hit there.
Took that tumble, yeah.
Chattanooga State foul number 22, Carter. Her third personal, and it's the third team foul on the Lady Tigers this period.
So they were talking about what an impact Melissa Carter would make, and she picks up her third foul, and now can be careful as they don't have another inside presence quite like her.
No, they do not, and that's Chattanooga State's third team foul too, so they're only halfway through the quarter, so they've got as we can see, a little bit of a physical defense right there.
Lady Tiger foul number 14, Pugh. Her second, team fourth.
And you know, just as we mentioned, that's the fourth foul now, and there's still 5.5 minutes left, so they've got to be careful, Chattanooga State. So we can see Mullins missing that first free throw right there.
Mullins does get the second to go, and we talked about it. Walter State, a 60% free throw shooting team. Finland almost loses that one. Rogers almost got the better of her there.
Got some action on the perimeter, as we can see.
Hollingsworth-Pugh working the ball around, and back to Finland, who just pulls up, and
nothing there off the left side of the rim. Chattanooga State back on defense.
Rogers at the top, works it underneath the Mullins. Can't get that one to go. Gets her own rebound and assists that one as well. And
Mullins missing twice there. Got her own board. Great hustle play, but you can say excellent defense right there by number 32 right there.
Right, Letcher wasn't going to let that one go away.
Lindsay Morris. Timeout, Lady Tigers.
We got the Chattanooga State Tigers taking a timeout right here too. They're trying to recap. They're trying to focus.
Right, leads cut to 1, and so you got to think Coach Fletcher, Coach Franklin trying to get the.
Just trying to get the team together. You know, they've got to make sure, you know, stop letting them get the boards on the inside. Offensive rebounds have been a real problem for Chattanooga State so far. And so hopefully trying to draw up a plan to get the bigger women in there and grab the boards.
Right, they're, you know, from a height perspective, like, you know, they're just completely outclassed by Walter State, as, you know, Mullins and Comer and Rogers all have the size advantage over the Tigers here.
They do. And we
finds Carter and
gets her own board though.
Finland going back to Carter here, and opts not to take that shot.
That play fell apart a little bit right there, but Finland trying to make something happen. So we can see Finland stepped out of bounds right there, trying to make something happen to the inside.
All right, so this is the thing you didn't want to happen there, obviously, is a turnover that way, and Manning brings it up for the Lady Senators, and again trying to exploit the inside there, and
you can see
Rogers gets just enough separation there to get that one to.
she had a good push off Carter there to get the easy 2 right there.
Just like that, Walter State in the lead in this game.
We've got a 3 though. Oh, we've got an air ball right there from number 11, Smith.
Smith just didn't have it lined up right there. And
it's just crazy to me though, because Smith has actually been one of the top 3-point shooters for Chattanooga State. I mean, she's made 8 threes this season, and that's the most out of anybody on the entire Chattanooga State team. So she's got to get her shot together, and when she's hot, I mean, it may be over for Walter State.
right. She's had a couple good looks tonight, and
Walter State with another offensive that height, I'm telling you, Steven, it's playing a huge factor into Walter State. That if they win, you've got to credit the ladies on the offensive boards tonight.
all right, and Manning loses it trying to go inside. Rogers there to pick it up though, and takes a 3.
There we go, finally. Walter State gets the board but could not put it in.
It's been a big opportunity here for the Tigers. You need points here. Got to get something positive going. The last 2 possessions have been pretty poorly executed,
And yeah, not just by Chattanooga State, but by Walter State too. Both teams seem to be missing everything, as we can see. Another miss right there from Chattanooga State.
Right, and that was a good look, and I think you take that shot there if you're Finland. I think 9 times out of 10 that goes down.
Got an open 3 right here from Walter State, but another miss. Mullins has got it though. She's been present on the boards, and again, as we can see, she's got even more points to add to her total. Finland looking around, takes the 3. What a great push out by number 32 right there.
That was a good job by Letcher to keep that play alive for Chattanooga State, and just they got 8 to shoot. Finland's going to pull up and take it.
Walter State with another board. You got Rogers right there. Tallest player, one of the tallest players on the court. You've got to watch out. And Rogers draws the foul. Wow.
He gets fouled.
So she goes from all the way from grabbing the defensive board, and she drives all the way down the court and draws the foul.
So 15 foul Chattanooga State. Hogsworth Pugh picks up her 3rd foul as well. We got a little foul trouble coming in.
All right, so we're going to have Jemiah Rogers take some free throws. She's actually the top scorer for Walter State. So yeah, she's been fantastic this season so far, and she's 66% from the free throw line. So let's see what she's got. As she knocked down the first one.
Just State trying to extend their lead at the line here. 1:32 left in the 3rd, and the second one goes down as well. Makes them both.
Makes that 8 for 11 for the season so far for her.
Smith taking it up for Chattanooga State, and
say we've got her taking over as point guard now that Fenelon's sitting on the bench. And we've got a pull-up jumper right in her mouth. Woo! Man. Lockhart not taking anything.
all right, she's been trying to get that shot to go all night, and not a lot of success there. And that one right there, that's a confidence builder.
Yeah, that one right there, that's a get off me moment.
Chattanooga State really needed something right there, and they got it. As Walter State takes it inside again.
What a physical
right,
finish.
Hill.
Yeah. Hill with such a physical finish right there. I mean, that layup was totally contested.
Lockhart on the other side, taking it inside, and
Manning grabs
comes
the board.
down with it. Over to Trice, and Gets it knocked away, but it,
Lady Senators, number 23, Kiri Steverson.
animated sideline here for Walter State as Coach Craig will not.
Yeah, Trace has not been able to hit that many shots tonight as she takes a 3, and it's off the left side of the rim. Chattanooga State with the board. Wow, she was surrounded there by Walter State players as they're on the fast break now. Open 3.
That one looked like it might go down at the end there. She had a good line on it.
Yeah, Chattanooga State they've been doing well, but Walter State, I'm telling you.
We're just going to take a 4-point lead into this fourth quarter here. We're down to our last 10 minutes, and
yeah, there's a lot to be improved on from both teams. As we can see, Chattanooga State just they don't have the height advantage, so they have just been. Walter State has just been grabbing every offensive and defensive board, and that's Chattanooga State's huge problem that they're having.
Absolutely, Walter State just leveraging that size advantage, and if you're Chattanooga State, you got to start working the outsides a little more and trying to take that away. And
yeah, if I'm Chattanooga State, I'm trying to get perimeter shots, trying to get back in this game. We got two great 3-point shooters. You've got Lockhart. You've got Fenelon, who already hit 2 threes in the game. Like, you've got to get them into the game and start hitting some threes, because those 2s won't matter if you're hitting 3s.
Right. I mean, as we see from both teams having trouble getting shots to fall all night. It's just one of those games.
Yeah, it's a very defensive, like rebounding-oriented game. Whoever's playing the best defense and the most boards on this game is going to win, because it is not very offensive-minded right now.
Cinder's ready to kick it off in front of us here. Start this fourth quarter.
Got Rogers to Manning.
So we're trying to look to get it off the wing there.
And it looks like that is a personal foul right there for Walter State. So Chattanooga State is going to be maintaining possession right here, hopefully trying to get back in this game, as we can see Walter State playing full court defense again.
It worked out for them in the third. They really disrupted Chattanooga State's flow, just as they did right there as well.
You can see we got a kick ball right there from Walter State. Manning sticking her leg out, trying to get that pass to not go through.
Walton ready to inbound this one here for us. And not only going to look to take it around and take it inside. And
oh, and we got Chattanooga State grabbing the offensive board and getting that foul right there to go to the line.
It's a great effort from Walton there to not let that play die.
And that's what Chattanooga State's got to do to win this game, because Walter State's been killing them on the boards, but with that board right there and these free throws, Chattanooga State could easily come back into this game.
Walton doesn't get the first one to go, and second one though, money.
Yeah, second one she's getting down.
Manning looking to set up this Walter State offense here, and
passing it around to Rogers, to Trice, right to Manning for the open layup.
Just runs around him, and
great ball movement right there by Walter State.
Extending their lead to 5 here, and
we've got Fenelon kicking it out.
but on some moves of her own, gets it
And look
Puts it
at
in there to
that.
Carter, and all of a sudden, look who's playing underneath now. Lead cut to 3. 40-37. 25 to go.
To Rogers.
Rogers
Oh.
gets it underneath the Comer, just turns around and buries that one. And
Yeah, Comer had a nice little fadeaway right there. We've got Fenelon again trying to avoid 2 defenders on her. To Fenelon again. Fenelon with the jumper.
get some separation. Can get it to fall. Carter's there for the rebound, though.
Walter State foul number 34, Rogers, her third, team second.
And it looks like that was a foul before the basket could go in. So Chattanooga State is going to maintain possession, but that
But
basket-
importantly, that's the 3rd foul on Rogers here. And anytime, if you get Walter State bigs in foul trouble, then
yeah, they've got to watch out. As we can see, Chattanooga State drawing the foul.
and you want to see how aggressive they play on the inside, knowing that their bigs have foul trouble now, and what that's going to do to change the way the game is played for Chattanooga State. And
Her fourth personal.
Yeah, and so far Chattanooga State has not been too great on the free throw line. As we mentioned earlier, Chattanooga State's only been shooting 61%, which is not shooting that great from the free throw line.
Fennell gets the first one there.
Yeah, these free throws are crucial, Steven, because if they don't get these, I mean, that's just lost points right there.
Just like that, she misses the second one.
Just like that.
All right, lead 4 for Walter State, and we see Schultz with the ball here. And Mullen, as they're still trying to work the inside, ball's loose. Carter comes away with it for the Tigers, and Lockhart all alone against 5 Lady Senators there.
I know, yeah. Yeah, she was determined to take it back, but it's smart of her to drop it back, give it to Fenelon, and let her run the offense.
Yeah, good job there to wait on the teammates. And
Walter State foul number 34, Rogers, her fourth, team fourth.
right there it is. Talked about it just a second ago. Rogers picks up her 4th foul. She's coming out.
Yeah, and that's a shame too, because Rogers is their top scorer. She's averaging 14 points a game for the Lady Senators. So
And you got to think that Chattanooga State's going to look to attack the basket a little more aggressively now, knowing that they're in foul trouble, knowing, trying to get those players to make those mistakes and get out of this game. And
yeah, Steven. Yeah, if they do that, I mean, they've got 4 team fouls as well. So if they get,
we see it right there with Lockhart going aggressive to the basket, and
got number 14 Hollingsworth Pugh getting that.
gets it out to Walton, and Walton just can't get it to fall.
No. And it looks like missed jump shots have been the name of this game so far.
And you have to get away with that possession where you got a foul on one of their bigs and no points. And
Got Mullins wide open for 3. Oh, off the
Trice can't get it to
backboard.
fall, and Tigers have a chance bringing it back up the court.
Yep, they're running it. They're running it.
Cart with the hand in her face can't get it to go. And
Nope. And with a game this close, you just can't be taking those kind of contested shots. You've got to look for smart shots. Get it to the inside. Carter's been dominating on the inside, as we can see in this game. That's where they've got to go to.
Right. Pass broken up, trying to get to Mullen, and Lockhart coming in. And inside, she's gonna pick up the foul here.
Walter State foul number 14, Trice, her first, team fifth. Entering for Walter State, number 30.
And that is the 5th foul right there
Chattanooga State, number 32.
for Walter State. They don't have many more fouls to give, and if they do, Chattanooga State has a great chance to get back in this game.
Carr gets the first one. She gets set for a second shot. Knocks them both down. We got a 2-point game here.
That's what Chattanooga State's got to keep doing. They've been drawing these fouls. They just can't make the free throws. As we can see Schultz, though, dribbling it up.
Did a good job of bottling up Mullins there. That's a shot that she's made multiple times tonight.
As we can see, air ball right there from Trice. Chattanooga State running with it. They're only down by 2. They score a basket here. It's a tie game. It's a tie game, folks.
A lot of.
Yeah, Carter could not get that one to fall through, and now we got Schultz taking it up, trying to run the fast break. As we can see, we got the 2 starting point guards back in the game, so you can tell this game's coming down to the wire.
Fenelon and Manning been all over each other all night long, and Mullins left alone on the outside there. Can't get it to fall, and we'll see what kind of spark Fenelon brings for the Tigers here. Is
again another jump shot by Lecture, not able to fall down.
all right, we still got a lot of time in this game. We're 4 minutes left here in the fourth, and it's just a 2-point game, but you got to start thinking about your shot selection a little more as the seconds start to tick away here.
You do have to, yes.
Manning underneath,
Manning.
uncontested.
Wow, what a great pass, and what a great way to get open right there. We've been seeing Chattanooga State's interior defense and rebounding not been very great this game, and they need something to improve that.
All right, Walter State going to take a timeout here, and there's a shot of the Thundersticks that we didn't get, but people in the crowd did get.
I'll say, yeah, I'm gonna cry a little bit. It's whatever.
Find some, take up a class with us on Thursday, and
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just annoy our TV teacher Chris during our stuff that we got to do.
so we get another look at some of the plays Carter's been making tonight, and
yeah, she's been dominated, and so we can see. Oh yeah, we've got the. Oh yeah, come on, let's see those dance moves, Tiger. Do the Dougie, do the Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah. Ah. I'll be honest with you. That Chattanooga State Tigers, his dance moves are a lot better than the Lady Tigers have been grabbing boards tonight. So I'll give them that.
back to the action here on the court. Chattanooga State gets set to take this inbounds pass here. So Walter State back in their full court again. Looks to work it inside. Letcher can't get it to go.
And it looks like it's going to be Walter State ball after she slapped it out of bounds. Got the starting point guard Manning taking it up.
Chattanooga State foul number 22, Carter. Her fourth personal. That is the first team foul on the Lady Tigers.
Carter picking up her fourth personal foul there this late in the game, and you're going to leave her in.
That is not good for Chattanooga State. Can't let your top player foul out.
Walter State foul number 50, Mullins, her second.
Well, Mullins picking up the second foul for Walter State as well, and possession going to go back over to the Tigers. And they got to get something going here. And
Fenelon taking it up. Hits the backboard, though, as we can see Walter State going to take advantage of this opportunity to try and put this game away.
Fenelon saw a lane she liked right there and couldn't get it to go,
But I mean, you can see that blazing speed. Like, if she gets past the defender on the perimeter, I mean, she's gone. You see Mullins getting fouled right there.
so Mullins going to go to the line here. And
Lady Tiger foul number 11, Smith, her first, team second.
second team foul for Chattanooga State.
Number 34, Jemiah Rogers.
And percentage-wise, Mullins is the second best free throw shooter on the team. So you're going to want her at the line if you're shooting free throws. She knocks down the first one. Oh, yeah, that's wet. Oh! Again, the ultimate jinx is here, guys. For three. Chattanooga State with another miss, and even worse, an air ball.
Smith was a little too much on it there, and I don't know that you take that shot with 2 minutes left here in the game. You just
No, I get that she was open, but the way that they've been shooting this game, they should really be attacking inside, not outside.
the outside again with Fenelon, and she waits for her screen to develop, and then high one from Walton that doesn't go down, and then
it looks like the refs are having a little discussion if that hit rim or not.
having a discussion on whether or not this should have got a new shot clock.
Looks like it's going to stay with Chattanooga State here. They're going to have an opportunity to score here, and this would be the opportunity right now to hit a three or just hit a shot in general, because if you don't score here, they can run it. Walter State can start running out the clock, and if they get another basket, Chattanooga State may not have the ability
Carter
to
underneath
come back.
with the rebound, and
Got great defense right there by Walter State.
blocks it, but look at this.
And Carter. Okay. See, as like we've been talking about, Carter on the inside.
All right,
Great
what a
save.
difference maker she's been tonight when she's been in the game. Like,
Now the Lady Tigers only down 3 with 1:30 remaining.
so we got to look from under the basket of this one, and look at the save, and then Carter.
Chattanooga State.
I mean, the save was almost as good as the finish, Stephen, I'll
Right.
be honest.
Without the save, there is no finish, though. So
Exactly.
Tigers decided what they're going to do for this last minute and a half here, and 3-point game. This is real close.
I
And
say, yeah, if I'm the Tigers, if I'm the coach for the Tigers, I'm telling them, hey, we need to lock down the defense right now. Get those boards, take good shots, and we'll win this game.
And it is important to note just the foul trouble that Walter State is in. They've already got 16 fouls.
So, yeah, Walter State can't be physical anymore. They've got to they've got to start being careful because one more foul and they're Chattanooga State's to the line.
Rogers supposed to get something going, and Chattanooga State being a lot closer on defense, a lot more physical now. They know now's the time to make something happen.
And we've got a travel by Rogers. Wow. Walter State taking a timeout after that travel by Rogers.
Both coaches walking down to midcourt, shouting instructions at their teams.
Yeah, and she should be, because this is the final minute right here. Make all your shots better count. You've got to play good offense, great defense. We see Fenelon taking it up. You can see Carter mouthing something to her.
Walter State round number 34, Rogers, her 5th and final foul.
Just like that, Shemai Rogers fouls out for Walter State, and
she's got nothing left now, and it looks like number 32, Letcher, is going to be shooting some free throws. Like we said, they're in foul trouble, and they got him to foul him.
But you got to make them if you're going to stay in. It's one thing to get them; it's another thing to make them, right? It's a skill game, Josh. And
if Chattanooga State were making their free throws, I mean, they'd be winning by at least 5 or 6. But
she can't get either of them to go down. The lead stays at 3:42 seconds to go, and Walter State ball. And
you don't have to foul here, but you've got to play good defense, because if they make a shot, Chattanooga State's hopes of winning this game are down the drain.
Time running out for the Tigers here. And Manning takes it around and puts the shot up.
It looks like that's a foul right there from Chattanooga State too. So right here, this is it right here. If she makes both these free throws, Chattanooga State's got a even worse chance to win this game. Misses.
Too hard on the first one, can't get it to fall, and
no ice in the veins, it looks like. She's got one more now. Let's see it.
Trying to get set for the second shot here. Big shot for Walter State.
And she bricks it.
So now Chattanooga State comes down with the rebound.
And Chattanooga State, wow, Carter, what a rebound right there. Out of all that, they had all their Walter State had all the huge players out on the court, and yet Chattanooga State came up with a board. That is crucial right there.
Right, and then a quick timeout there. They can set this play up, and it's a three-point game. You got a lot of options, 18 seconds, and you got to make sure you pick the right one.
That's a hard one, because they've got Chattanooga State has not been able to hit any jump shots all game. We saw Fenelon hit 2 threes in the first half, but no other jump shots have been able to fall for Chattanooga State. So,
right, I think you want Fenelon or Carter with the ball.
I mean,
to take the shot, and
yeah, you either want them to hit a 3, or you want to let them hit a quick, or just let Chattanooga State hit a quick 2, and then just foul the other team and hope that Walter State misses the free throws like they did just a couple seconds ago. Chattanooga State still talking it out as Walter State walks onto the court. Here we go, Stephen. This is it. They've got to hit a shot.
Timeout, Lady Senators.
And just like that.
Another
Walter State
timeout.
If their timeout didn't like what they saw coming out of that timeout from Chattanooga State, got to take time to reset here and now. So Chattanooga State, you come out with the same play, or do you draw something else new and see what else we got?
Yeah, are you going to give it to Carter, who's been dominant in the inside paint, or are you going to give it to Finland, who's actually been hitting jump shots?
I think those are your two options. You got Finland taking a shot outside, or you get Carter to go inside and hope to pick up a foul and tie this game up like that.
All right, Walter State coming out of that timeout. All we need is one stop, and Walter State goes to 2-2. Chattanooga State will also go to 2-2.
Also 2-2.
Yep.
And this handball named to Finland, and Finland's going to take it inside, and
she misses, but
Chattanooga there, and Manning.
Chattanooga State had a foul right there. They missed the shot.
Foul number 32, Letcher, her second, team 4.
And Chattanooga State's going to have to foul again, Steven, because they need the ball back with 42 to 45. They're still 3 down. They need the ball back right now.
And 9.2 seconds, time not on their side at all.
Lady Tiger foul number 22, Carter, her 5th and final foul.
Looks like Carter, the MVP for Chattanooga State, is heading out.
Entering for Chattanooga State, number 14, Gigi Hollingsworth Pugh.
So Hollingsworth Pugh going to come back in and close this game out, and
Missing the free throw. She's got to make this one. If she doesn't make this one, Chattanooga State has a time to hit a 3 and tie the game. She's got to make
still
it.
with a timeout as well, too. So you get this rebound, you call a timeout, and you set your play.
And she misses
Turns
it.
out. Walter State comes down with it, though, and Fletcher forced to make the foul there. 3.4 seconds on the clock, Josh.
And it's been crazy. Walter State, they've missed four free throws in a row. The last 2 trips to the line, they've been 0 for 2 and 0 for 2. So she's got to miss both of these again. She's got to miss both of these again in order for Chattanooga State to have a chance at tying this game.
First one's going to go down.
And now for Chattanooga State, it looks like they're sadly going to take their 2nd loss of the season with both of those free throws being knocked down.
There it is, Mitchell Ice in this game for Walter State.
I mean, and now for the ladies, they're taking a timeout right now, but
3.4 seconds is going to be hard to get 2 possessions out of this. And
yeah, they're going to have to either, I mean, they either have to hit a jump shot, which they have not been shooting too great so far in this game, or, and even if they make that jump shot, they have to somehow foul or steal the ball and get a 2 to go in. So this is going to be a long shot. I mean, it could still happen, but it's going to be a long shot for sure. Chattanooga State out with timeouts too, so Walter State has control of this game.
yeah, there's no way to reset even if you do get a quick shot here and make it. And
it's
put
an
it
air
up at
ball.
nothing, and that's going to be the game there. Walter State 47.
What a
Chattanooga
game.
State 42.
What a game.
Back and forth all night long, and
Plenty of lead changes. I mean, plenty of physical, like dominant inside play. If you like physical basketball, you're gonna love this game.
right, how about that inside play from Walter State and their 2 inside forces, Mullins and Rogers, and then on the other side, Carter was was great underneath as well. And
yeah, and that's all you really could see from Chattanooga State inside. You had Carter being dominant in the paint, but no really Chattanooga State players stepped up in the loss that they just took to Walter State.
Right, it's still a really young team. A lot of basketball to be played this season, and they'll get it together. And you hate to take a loss early in the season on your home court, but you got to think they'll bounce back from this. It's a talented Tiger team, and
I'll say, yeah, and now that puts Chattanooga State, they're 1 for 1 from their home court, and they're 1 for 1 from away when they're away opponents. So
right, and that stick around here. We've got men's basketball action coming up as well. Walter State and Chattanooga State.
I was about to say, me and Steven will be right here with you guys. We will be ready for some men's basketball actions when we return.